Hello and welcome to your reading. My name is Ailia. Thank you for joining me today. If you are already a subscriber to this channel, thank you so much and welcome back. Today's reading is going to be for Pisces. We're going to look at the energies playing out for Pisces when it comes to love in the month of October. Now this is for Pisces, sun, moon, or rising, and I recommend that you check all three signs to get a more comprehensive view of the energies playing out for you this month. All right, let's get into it. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and the love of the cosmic consciousness. Thank you for helping me see clearly and speak truthfully the messages that come through today. I'm feeling guided to take a look at the charms today. So let's see what charms wants to come out for Pisces. Quite a few. Okay, let's go. We have a spider web with a spider on it. We have a bull. Maybe you could be dealing with a Taurus. I have two seahorses here. That's very unusual. Two seahorses, a bigger one and a smaller one. I have a peacock, a key, infinity sign, a deer, a ladybug, and the letters Z, the letter N, and the letter Q. Now, when I saw the two seahorses, I kept hearing expecting. And so maybe for some of you, you might be expecting a baby with a very divine masculine, because the males in the seahorse, they tend to be the one that carries the baby. So I am hearing like a very nurturing divine masculine. That's just for some of you. With the spider, it could have something to do with the upcoming holiday, Halloween. It could also be about weaving your future. Let's see what the tarot has to say for Pisces. Letters N and Z, I'm also hearing New Zealand. That could apply for some of you. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. Four of Wands. Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. There's a lot of earth energy and fire energy playing out here. Okay, I see someone working really hard to get your attention here. I feel like someone's very curious about you. Someone really wants to get your attention. They want to work on shifting your attention towards them, and they're very curious about you. They want to offer you everything with the Ace of Pentacles that just came out. They want to offer you a lot of love. I am hearing that they want to offer you a very strong foundation of safety and security. They might, if you're female and you're watching this and you are able to reproduce, they might want to have babies with you. But why is the Nine of Swords showing up now? King of Wands. Knight of Wands. Interesting. Okay, we have Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, King of Wands, all showing up here. Are you like... My impulse was to say, are you seeing multiple people and so you're having a hard time choosing? Give me more. The Lovers. Yeah. Pisces, I get the sense that you're having a hard time choosing right now. Yeah. Also with the Lovers with the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. You're having a hard time choosing the right person. I'm seeing that you have multiple options here, but it's gotten to a place where it's actually it doesn't feel fun anymore. It feels like it's disturbing your rest, and it feels like it's disturbing your peace, because I get the sense that all of these people are pursuing you very adamantly with a lot of energy and force behind them. I'm sorry for the noise. I think my neighbor is working on their house right now. What is the advice for Pisces during this time? Four of Pentacles. The Hermit. Ooh, what just fell out? Ten of Swords. Interesting. Justice at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so you might not want to hear this, Pisces, but this is something that you have put yourself in. You're now faced with the paradox of choice, which sounds really fun until you're in it, right? It's like the analogy I'm getting in my head is like you wanting to watch something on Netflix, but then you just spend like an hour and a half going through your choices and not being able to make one. And you've now spent all this time that could have been spent watching something, just trying to pick something to watch. That's what this feels like to me, okay? It feels like you are, you're very attractive and there's a lot of people that are pursuing you, and it feels great to be pursued. And at the same time, you've put yourself in a situation where you bit off more than you can chew, and now you don't know what to do. And the advice for you is actually telling you that you need to take some time to yourself. You need to essentially go on a hermitage. Like, you need to sort of get real with your own energy, get real with like how much energy you can actually give in a situation, and be honest with yourself about like what you're able to give, what you want to receive, and how much of it you're able to give. Message to you is for you to like sort of rein your energy back and kind of go on an internal quest. Because I see here in this like 10 of Swords energy where you're done and you're spent. We have 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Like, you've put yourself to a place where you're withdrawn, you know, or like you've overdrawn the account and now you need to start putting money back into it again. And this Justice card is really standing out very strongly right now because and I'm not saying this to be harsh, but I am going to be honest with what I'm seeing. It's like you've put yourself in a situation of taking more than you can handle, and for you to pull back is what you deserve. It's like you deserve to be confronted with all the stuff that you took that you didn't actually need. There's like a message trying to come through. I'm trying to figure out how to put it, but it's like you're at a buffet, and rather than being honest with how much you can eat and just taking what you need, you want to take like the whole tray at the buffet, and you want to take the whole tray for like half the buffet. But you can't eat all of that. And so now there are people who are also there who want to eat, and they can't eat because you have all of it at your table, but you're not going to finish it anyways. You know, this is not a very good energy to be in, even though we think like, oh yes, bigger and better, more is better. That's not always the case. Because it's almost like now the manager has come up to you and they're like, okay, like, sure, you've taken all of this, but now you have to eat all of it. You took all this and you brought it on to your table. Great. Now you have to eat all of it. Now you can't leave until you finish everything you took, because there are people here that paid the same amount of money and they're not going to get to eat. So you have to finish this. You have to eat this now, you know? And this is that justice coming to hit you in the face. So you got to make this choice, and you got to be really honest with yourself. Look into your heart to see what it is you really, really, really want, and to free yourself of this burden that you picked up, you know? What other message can I share with Pisces? We got breakthrough, processing karmic debris, yeah. Yeah, it's like you brought so much, you put so much onto your plate that you don't even have the time or the energy to process. So this 4 of Pentacles with the Hermit card is telling you that now is the time to be with yourself and sit still and process everything that you, and it's like with the a similar energy when I was reaching for the charms, you know, it's like, oh, there's too much in here. Usually it's like 5, 6, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 12 here. You know what I mean? It's like you're taking on too much. And that's collecting a lot of karmic debris. But we also got the rebirth card, personal freedom unleashed. So this is about you being honest with yourself. Because when you know what you want and what you need, you're not going to keep, you're not going to take more than you need to let on. Then, you know, you're not going to take more than you need in order to feel fulfilled. There's a freedom in understanding limit. There is a freedom in making a choice and then dedicating yourself to a choice. We think freedom means having infinite choices, but then we have this paralyzing paradox of choice where there's actually so much that you end up choosing nothing. You end up not being able to take anything, you know? So you're going through this breakthrough and you are going through a rebirth. It's like moving through one reality into the next to find your own freedom. And this is going to actually be really good for you. You know, there's a part of us that will think like, oh, but that means that I'm losing and I'm going to have less. But that's not actually true. Like, you will actually have more and be more fulfilled when you are really and truly aligned with what it is that you want and what it is that you deserve. And like, I'm hearing almost, it's like watching an episode of The Hoarders, you know, like there's such a mentality of scarcity and loss that they hold on to everything and then they become buried in all their stuff. And then all of it there's no meaning and it becomes meaningless, you know, versus having like a few select things that really matter to you, that you really cherish and are capable of paying attention to and taking care of. Because you can only take care of so many things at once while taking care of yourself. You only have so much energy to spend before you're depleted. And so if you're engaging with too many people, you're going to end up feeling depleted. So now is the time to really pull your energy back into yourself and see what it is that you can let go of so that you can focus on building something real and something stable. The Alchemist Within. Drawing the Alchemist Within card is a powerful sign from your higher self, emphasizing your innate ability to transform experiences into wisdom. Just as the alchemist turns lead into gold, you too can turn challenges into opportunities. Your soul advises you to trust your journey, knowing that every step, every hurdle is shaping you, refining you. Remember, your true purpose isn't a destination, but the journey itself. The Alchemist speaks of seeking one's personal legend and understanding that the journey itself, with all its trials and tribulations, is the real treasure. An image I got too when I pulled this Alchemist Within card is this idea of someone who wants to hoard a lot of lead, hoard a lot of copper, rather than having one true piece of gold. You know, it's like grabbing a lot and holding on to a lot of smaller things that each individual thing does not have a lot of worth. So then you try to have more and more and more of it, versus having one thing of real substance and real worth. So instead of hoarding all this lead, take the time to be with yourself. Transform your inner terrain into this place of gold so that you can really finite and focus on creating gold outside as well. I hope this message was helpful. Thank you for joining me today. If you liked this reading, please like this video. Consider subscribing to the channel. I would love to build a community here on YouTube. And I'll see you next time. Bye.